Throughout the past year, it's been shown time and time again how generous, caring, and thoughtful members of the outdoor community are. Celebration rides, charity events, and giveaways are just a small representation of how these folks give so much. In some cases of extreme tragedy, the most generous thing one can do is give others a new lease on life. This is exactly what Jayden Snyder and his family were able to do in his final moments.
Well, our son passed away last year, July 17th, and so his angel anniversary is coming up, and his passing saved 4 lives, 2 people's sight, and many other people donated from the tissue donation, and other things went towards research.
Jayden was an avid lover of all things outdoors. Now, a year after his passing, his friends and family have decided to celebrate his life by engaging in each one of his passions in his very own memorial ride.
We're wanting to find a way to honor our son, honor his hobbies. So we had 3 rides. There was a motorcycle ride that went through the Nebo Loop. We had the side-by-sides that went out the Monopole Trail, just east of Nephi. And we've got the Jeep group that went out into the Tintic Mountains.
I've been friends with the family for a long time, watched Jayden grow up, and we had that commonality, four-wheeling and jeeping and stuff. And not long before he died, I actually got a phone call one night where he was stuck up on the hillside, and hey, can you come rescue me?
The Memorial Ride is a heartwarming way for loved ones to remember Jayden and the time that they spent with him. But perhaps the most significant honor to Jayden's memory is the impact that he's had on the lives of so many others in the wake of his passing.
We were always a donor. It was important to us. And when he, got his driver's license, there was no question, and it was something that we had talked about ourselves, as his parents. And he was like, well, of course, you guys are a donor, I want to be a donor.
After he passed, Jayden's life was able to save like 5 or 6 lives. His heart, his eyes gave someone sight, his heart, his liver, and was able to, his life still lives on,
Jayden and his family have always been advocates for organ donation. And they say that if you have the opportunity to save a life, well, there's no reason not to.
Jayden, as soon as he was able to get his license, from what I know, immediately put that he was an organ donor. So it's one of those things of just honoring his memory, and just making awareness of the importance of being an organ donor. I changed my license.
There's, I think as an average, every 10 minutes, there's 20 donors that are put on the list nationwide. And it's just so important. They say share your spare. You can't take it with you.
Jayden lived his life to the fullest and enjoyed just about every waking minute he had. There's a certain beauty that such a spirited individual can give so much life to others and even live on through them.
I know with Danine, she said that, one day she would hope to meet the recipient of Jayden's heart and his eyes. Maybe hear his heart beating and see his eyes again and yeah.
It helps, it gives you that your son continues, for our son continues on in this world, That was really important.
Losing a loved one is one of the most difficult things any person can face. To give a silver lining to such a tragic situation is next to impossible. But to touch other people's lives in the process and help extend the legacy of those who have passed will undoubtedly help along the way. For At Your Leisure, I'm Nick Chase.